It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
Hello, everyone. It's me, Sally. I'm glad you could join us again for another day of Be My Neighbor Day camp, where together we grow up great. I'm looking forward to visiting with some of our neighbors today. Are you? Today, we're going to talk about neighborhood helpers and ways that you can be a helper too. Did you know that helpers are just like superheroes? And did you know that there are a lot of superheroes in our neighborhood? There really are. Before we get started, here's something that a superhero uses in our neighborhood. Can you tell what it is? If you guessed a fire truck, siren, and ladder, you were right. A fire truck is very important for some of the helper heroes in our neighborhood, especially when something scary like a fire happens. You know, sometimes scary things happen, and we get scared. Sometimes we're scared of things that aren't real, imaginary things like monsters. Or maybe we're scared of things that are real, like things we see on the news or hear grown-ups talking about, or thunderstorms, or sirens. A lot of things can be scary. But talking about scary things doesn't need to frighten us. When we talk about our feelings, they become less scary. It's a good feeling to know that there are always helpers in the neighborhood, that we have our own superheroes. Knowing that makes things much less scary. So, let's start this camp day with a visit to Miss Elise to see what she can tell us about helpers and heroes.
Hi neighbors, how are you guys doing today? So in respect of Heroes Day, Heroes or Helpers Day, I decided we're going to do a pose called Heroes Pose. You ready? So first we're going to take off our shoes. And then we're going to bring our hands and knees to the mat. From here, you can sink your bottom onto your heels, as so. And this is a nice stretch for your quads and your ankles. And then from here, you're going to bring your hands to the sides, as so, like a great big superhero. And then we're going to sit up tall and strong. And actually, why don't you think of who your favorite superhero is? You want to know who mine is? My mom. And that's Heroes Pose. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Thanks, Miss Elise. We really do make great superheroes. You know, just for today, I think it would be fun if we all wore superhero capes. Do you want to? Ask a grown-up to help you make a cape with a towel. There are many ways to make a cape. The easiest way is to just tie it or tuck it into your shirt. There! I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day. It is fun pretending to be a superhero. However, it's very important to know that not all superheroes wear capes. As I think we'll learn today, a lot of superheroes don't wear a cape at all. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's show our superhero capes to Miss Ann. Hello, Miss Ann. Look at our capes.
Hello, Sally. Hello, friends. Ah, I see you have your superhero capes on today. That's great. Herbie and I have our capes on too. And that is great because today's story is about how we can all be superheroes just by being helpers. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce Herbie the Hedgehog. This is Herbie. He's my special puppet friend. Say hello to our friends, Herbie. Hello, friends. I like to keep Herbie close when I read stories. I also sometimes keep him close when something scary happens, like a storm, or I hear bad news, or I hear sirens. Today's story is about just that, bad news. So, if it's okay, I'd like to keep Herbie here with us during the story. Today's book is The Breaking News. The Breaking News, written and illustrated by Sarah Lynn Rule. I remember when we heard the bad news. Oh, Herbie, how is everyone feeling? Very worried, Miss Anne. Suddenly, Mom is glued to the television. Dad can't stop checking his phone. They whisper, and I pretend not to hear. It is more than a little scary. Mom forgets to tuck me in. Dad is too tired for bedtime stories. It seems like everyone else feels it too. At school, my teacher says to look for the helpers. Herbie, what did the teacher tell the kids to do? To look for the helpers. Even when the news is bad, you can still find good people trying to make things better in big and small ways. I want to help in a big way. I decide to put on the funniest show ever to make everyone laugh again. But the grown-ups don't feel like laughing. I tell them about the force fields I'll invent to keep us all safe. But their smiles are tiny and sad. I try to be on my best behavior all the time, to be so good. But they hardly even notice. I think maybe there is nothing I can do to help in a big way. I feel small. So maybe I can try to do just one small thing. And maybe another. And another. And one more. Hey, Herbie, do small things make a difference? Yeah, small things do make a difference. Small things don't solve everything. The bad news is still there after all. But then again, so are we. And that's the end of our story. That was a good book. Herbie, did you notice how the kids in this book wanted to help in a big way? Yes, but they ended up doing some things in a small way instead. And it still helped, didn't it? Yes, indeed, Herbie. Small things don't solve everything, but they sure help. We are helper heroes every time we think of ways that we can help our family and our neighborhood. We ask some of our friends to send in their ideas about how they can be helper heroes in the neighborhood. Let's see what they have to say, Herbie.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, buddy.
Harry, say good morning.
Good morning, buddy.
Write a nice message on your driveway or sidewalk, like "Have a nice day."
Wave to your neighbors.
Hey, just be nice to your family.
Pick up trash.
Take a walk with your grandma.
Give someone a compliment. Taking care of yourself by exercising, eating healthy foods, and getting enough sleep. I'm about to get exercise. Plant a garden.
Share.
Always, always, always be kind.
What do? We just smile.
Those are all really wonderful ideas. What is your idea? How can you be a helper hero? Let's all choose things that we can do every day to help someone and do them. Wow! If we all are doing nice things in our neighborhoods are going to be nicer. You are right about that, Herbie. We can all be peace helpers starting today. And when we are peace helpers, we are peace heroes. Bye-bye, friends. We will see you next time. Bye-bye, peace heroes.
There are a lot of heroes and helpers in our neighborhood. And if we do our part to be helpers too, wow, that's gonna be great. I asked some of my helper friends to send me pictures while they are working. Would you like to see them? Let's look. This is the Rodriguez family. They live near me, and they are all helpers. The entire family works together to run their beautiful family farm. They grow foods for the grocery stores. My friend Julie is a helper. Julie works at the grocery and helps make it possible for us to get food for our families. Julie is a helper hero. And this is my friend Richard. Richard works for the Dayton Power and Light Company. When we lose power, Richard is there to fix it. Richard is a helper hero too. There are also people in our neighborhood that help us during scary times. Let's meet them and hear about how they are helpers.
Hi, my name is Renee and I'm a helper. I'm very proud of my job because I get to help you when there's an emergency. I'm a 911 operator. 911 operators coordinate with firefighters, police officers, paramedics, and other helpers to send the assistance you need in an emergency. I have a lot of tools to make sure that I can get you the help you need during an emergency.
Hi, my name is Sergeant Strange, and I am a helper. I am very proud of my job because I get to help keep people safe. I am a police officer. I like my job because I get to help people like you. I get to do many different things at my job. I get to know the people in my neighborhood.
How are you?
I assist people when they call for help. I make sure people follow the rules, and much more. You might see me in lots of places. I help people in their homes, on the road, and in buildings like stores and schools. My job is important because I keep people safe.
Hi, my name is Lieutenant Green, and I'm a helper. I'm very proud of my job because I keep you safe from fires. I'm a firefighter. I work in a fire station, but you might also see me in your neighborhood or driving on the road in my fire engine. Firefighters do lots of things. We help put out fires, we respond to emergency calls if someone's hurt, and we create fire safety plans for buildings like schools and grocery stores. It's good to have a fire safety plan at home too. Be sure to practice so you know where to meet if there's a fire and you need to leave your house.
Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm a helper. I'm very proud of my job because I help people when they're injured or sick. I'm a paramedic. Some scary things just happened recently, but I want you to know that there are a lot of grown-ups in our neighborhood working to keep you safe. In an emergency, paramedics are the first to respond with medical care, and we help in many ways. Paramedics apply bandages if someone is injured. We can give oxygen or CPR to someone who is having trouble breathing. And sometimes we give medicine or fluids. We also help by transporting people to the hospital in our ambulance. So what's my job? To keep you safe. What's your job? To be safe.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie, and I am a helper. I am an epidemiologist. We like to call ourselves disease detectives. I studied how people get sick and how to stop the spread of germs. Have you heard about the new coronavirus? Helpers everywhere are working to stop the virus from spreading by practicing social distancing.
See ya.
This means you may be taking a break from school and your other activities. You can be a helper by being a germ buster.
Bye-bye.
Wash your hands and stay close to home. The caring grown-ups in your life may change some of your daily activities for a while, but just remember that this is to keep you and others healthy.
Hi, my name is Julie Broughton, and I am a helper. I am very proud of my job because I get to tell you all about the weather. I'm a meteorologist. I work in a TV studio and use technology and scientific equipment to understand the weather and share what I learned with you. I like my job because I get to share information with people. Meteorologists look at data and weather patterns to predict what kind of weather is headed our way. Meteorologists like me are on TV every day to let you know if it will be sunny, rainy, hot, or cold. Meteorologists are important helpers because we can help you stay safe if bad weather comes to our neighborhood.
Knowing there are so many helpers in our neighborhood and that they're ready to help sure makes things a lot less scary, right? Let's watch Daniel Tiger and his friends as they pretend to be their favorite helper in the neighborhood.
Hi, neighbor. It's me, Daniel Tiger. When scary things happen, grown-ups are here to keep us safe. Whoa, the storm made a mess.
Seeing the neighborhood after a storm can be scary, but we can always find people who are helping.
When things seem bad or scary,
Look, I see firefighters.
look for the helpers.
There are lots of helpers in the neighborhood. Hey, do you want to make believe with me? Let's make believe that we are helpers, keeping everyone safe in the whole neighborhood.
We are some of the helpers in your neighborhood who take care of you, that's what we do. I'm a police officer, I keep things safe in town. I'm a doctor, and if you get hurt, I help you feel better all around. I'm a firefighter, I can put out fires and keep you safe and sound. We are helpers in your neighborhood, we take care of you, that's what we do. Us and lots of others too, we are here to take care of you.
Wasn't that terrific?
Thanks, Daniel. Now let's visit with Miss Jennifer to see what she's doing today.
Hi neighbors, it's Miss Jennifer and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're talking about how to be a peace helper. And Miss Elise talked earlier about how you can have a strong body and mind and a calm body and mind by doing yoga. And you can do that also by eating fresh fruits and vegetables and drinking water. So I have a few things here. These carrots are from my garden, so you can grow these. Lettuce. Here's some kale, cabbage. There's also apples and pears, lots of fresh fruits and vegetables to choose from. So think back. Do you remember the last time that you ate too much food? I do. My belly hurt. And how about when I ate too much sugar? I couldn't sleep very well. But you know what? When I eat fresh fruits and vegetables, I sleep great, my body is calm, I have energy, I can think better, I can learn better, and I sleep really good. So next time you can go to the farmer's market, the food pantry, or the grocery store, go with your grown-up. Go and see what looks good to you to eat, and pick some out and notice and see how you feel. That's how you can be a peace helper, by eating fresh fruits and vegetables and keeping your body calm and your body strong.
You can try this special activity at home to remind yourself of the helper hero you are. You will need the help of a grown-up for this one. It's a hero self-portrait. Take a look.
What is a hero? Help your child understand what it means to be a hero, and that inside every one of us is a hero. Gather supplies like paint, markers, poster board, and colored pencils to make a self-portrait. Look into a mirror with your child. Help them notice features that make them who they are. What do you see?
Brown hair with braids.
Have your child draw themselves based off the qualities you just talked about. Be creative and make your portrait uniquely you. Once your child is almost finished with their portrait, ask questions to help them think about the qualities they have on the inside. As you talk to your child, have them write down words that describe them around the portrait.
Brave. Happy.
What makes you a hero?
Lucy is going to show us a great way to practice being a helper with a helper jar.
Hey guys, I'm Lucy, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a helper jar. By the way, this is my little brother Oscar. Hello. Here's what you need to make it. First, you'll need any kind of recycled jar. It doesn't matter what size. Then you'll need a notepad.
But if you don't have a notepad, any spare piece of paper will do.
Next, you'll need some sort of decorations, stickers, ribbons, and then a colored piece of paper. If you don't have a colored piece of paper, you can just color a white piece in. So you start by thinking about 20 ways that you can help someone in your neighborhood or in your family. And you write them down on your piece of notepad.
Hold the door for someone.
That's a good idea. You could help your parents around the house.
Or pick up your toys.
Perfect. So you write them down, you take off the piece of paper, fold it up, and put it in your jar.
So you think of about 20 things and put them into the jar.
And now, it's time to decorate. So you take a piece of paper and you write helper jar on it. And you can decorate it if you want. So you take your piece of paper and you wrap it around the jar and tape it right here like this so it stays up. Just like that. Next, you're going to take a piece of ribbon and cut it about this long so that it's just long enough to tie all the way around and wrap in a knot. And if you want to add even more decoration, you can add some stickers. I'm not going to, though.
Well, I think I will.
And there you have it, a helper jar. And now, every day, you're going to take one helpful act, and you're going to do it. I'm going to help clean up the yard.
And I have to clean up my room, but I'll do it.
Let's visit with Mr. Gregory.
There were some geese, there were some geese, and they filled the world with peace, and they filled the world with peace. There were some geese, there were some geese, and they filled the world with peace, and they filled the world with peace. Hello, young friends, and welcome once again to our house. I'm so glad you're here today. You know, when I was young, about your age, I would hear this sound coming from the sky. Honk, honk, honk. And I remember I would always rush to the window, or I would run out to the backyard and I would look up and I'd almost expect there to be flying cars in the air. But it wasn't flying cars. What was it? What flies in the air and goes honk, honk, honk? Yes, that's right, geese. Have you ever seen geese flying up in the sky? Have you noticed that they fly in the shape of the letter V, just like this? They fly that way because they can glide through the air and they can get so much further along in their journey when they all work together. And did you know that the lead goose sometimes gets tired, and so that goose drops out and somebody else takes the leading role and flies right at the tip of the V? Isn't it wonderful the way they help one another and they care for one another? And I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if we followed the example of the geese? What if we were to be there for one another, to help one another so that we can all go further in our lives, and we cared for one another when we got tired or down? Well, there's a song that I like to sing that's all about this. And well, look at it. It's my grandson. What a surprise. It's so great to see you. You're just on time to help me sing. Would you be willing to help with this song?
Yes.
That's great. I'll sing a line and you repeat it, and all of our young friends at home can sing along.
Okay, that sounds good.
Good. Would you like to try?
Yes.
There were some geese,
There were some geese,
and they filled the world with peace.
and they filled the world with peace.
There were some geese,
There were some geese,
and they filled the world with peace.
and they filled the world with peace.
Singing whoa, whoa, whoa,
Singing whoa,
away, 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 whoa.
way, away, away, whoa.
Singing whoa, whoa,
Singing whoa,
away, 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 whoa.
away, 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 whoa.
Flying up above,
Flying up above,
oh, they filled the world with love.
oh, they filled the world with love.
Flying up above,
Flying up above,
oh, they filled the world with love.
oh, they filled the world with love.
Singing whoa, whoa, whoa,
Singing whoa,
away, 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 whoa.
away, 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 whoa.
Singing whoa, whoa,
Singing whoa,
away, 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 whoa.
away, 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 whoa.
They treated friends with care,
Treated friends with care.
oh, they spread peace everywhere.
Oh, they spread peace everywhere.
Treated friends with care,
Treated friends with care.
and they spread peace everywhere.
And they spread peace everywhere.
Singing whoa, whoa, whoa,
Singing whoa,
away, 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 whoa.
away, 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 whoa.
Singing whoa, whoa,
Singing whoa,
away, 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 whoa.
away, 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 whoa.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. We loved sharing that song with you. Do you think that we can be like peace geese in our lives, in our families, around our neighborhoods, treating friends with care, spreading peace and kindness everywhere? I believe we can. What do you think?
Yep.
That's great. Let's all try to be peace geese. Thanks for coming today. Until next time, have a great day.
Honk,
Honk, honk, honk.
Mr. Gregory is so helpful, and he teaches us important things. We learn a lot of things together. Today we learned a lot of things that we can do to feel better and to help out when things are difficult, when bad news happens. We learned about many of the helper heroes in our neighborhood that are there to keep us safe during difficult times. We learned that doing small things to help really is important, that being kind and creating peace makes our neighborhood better. And most of all, we discovered the peace helper hero in us all. I am so glad that families were able to join us today for Be My Neighbor Day camp. We'll see you next time. And remember, we can all be helper heroes. Bye.